What is up everyone, I am Demon Cringe, and today I just wanted to get this short little video out to cover this piece of news because I think it is actually pretty cool, but I do have something to say about it. So as you can see right here, Cartoon Network UK is celebrating its 25th anniversary by making YouTube channels for their classic CN original shows. Now this is actually pretty cool, but yeah, there is something else they could do. So first off, I'm going to be reading a little bit of the article. It's pretty short, so yeah, I'm going to go through that pretty quickly. And then I'm gonna be saying my opinion on the whole thing. So it says, in addition to the brand new Cartoon Network Classics section on the CN UK website, Cartoon Network has started to upload clips from its classic shows onto their YouTube channel ahead of the channel's 25th anniversary on Monday, the 17th of September, starting off with Courage the Cowardly Dog and Ed, Edd n Eddy. Also, 5 classic Cartoon Network shows have their very own dedicated YouTube channels: Courage the Cowardly Dog, Johnny Bravo, Dexter's Lab, Ed, Edd n Eddy, and Chowder. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Chowder apparently, in my opinion, I do think that it should be at least a little bit of probably a half decade before Chowder gets admitted officially as a classic, but, it was actually a pretty good cartoon. The humor was really clever and all that stuff. I just loved the interaction between them, and of course the huge amount of imagination that went into the show. So that's the article, and now I want to share my thoughts and opinions on the whole thing. First off, I gotta give a huge thumbs up to CN for actually making all these dedicated channels. They are pretty cool. It's awesome to have all of these classic shows available to watch online and all that stuff. Future generations will definitely be able to check out all of the awesomeness that CN used to have and all that. But I also gotta say, they could definitely do more, and honestly, I really do hope that they actually do end up doing more because this is their 25th anniversary. So yeah, the thing that I really don't like is the fact that while they are doing the whole YouTube thing with the classic shows and all that, I really haven't seen any updates or schedules that they are planning on making like a blast to the past, block where they're gonna air some of the old shows. Like, wouldn't that be awesome, everyone? I mean, I know that a lot of people, including myself, would obviously, love to re-experience watching all of these classic shows on CN, at least for just one day, like a few hours during the day and all that stuff. It will be an awesome experience, but unfortunately I haven't heard anything about that. So yeah, they definitely could do a little bit more. So everyone, here are also the links to all of the channels. We have Courage the Cowardly Dog, Johnny Bravo, Dexter's Lab, Ed, Edd n Eddy, and Chowder, and of course 2 other links that you can all check those out by clicking the link in the description. I'll take you to this article, then you can check those out and all that. Now, if I could actually give CN a little bit of advice, it would be to make more channels, more dedicated channels. I would definitely love to see channels for Samurai Jack, Billy and Mandy, and of course, if they really want to make a dedicated channel for a mid-2000s cartoon like Chowder, I think it would also be pretty fitting, if they made one for Megas XLR, because that is by far one of the best shows on the network and all that stuff. So if I could actually give CN any bit of advice, the first piece I would have is obviously make a small block for the anniversary, like where they air some of the classic shows. If not that, then they should definitely make like more of these dedicated channels. I would definitely love to see channels for, let's say, Samurai Jack, Billy and Mandy. And if they really wanted to make, a channel for a mid-2000s cartoon like Chowder and all that, I think it would be very fitting if they actually did make one for Megas XLR as well, because that is by far one of the best action shows that ever were on CN and all that stuff. It was pretty much on par with Samurai Jack, and I would definitely love to see, something like that. But ladies and gentlemen, the way that Cartoon Network actually is these days, this is pretty much better than nothing. It's pretty much a miracle that they actually did this, because while they actually did treat Adventure Time with care and respect for their finale, other shows that weren't as popular, like a regular show and all that, yeah, they pretty much got swept under the rug. So yeah, I'm pretty much not expecting CN to do anything super huge besides this. Like, for the modern era of Cartoon Network, this is actually pretty huge. It's really easy to do and all that stuff. You just gotta make a channel and upload. But I'm not expecting anything else spectacular from them anytime soon. So yeah, everyone, that's all I have for today. There is something else that I really want to cover, but I'm gonna be looking at it a little bit more before I actually talk about it and all that stuff. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe and the bell icon. And if you wish to support me in a different way, my Patreon link is in the description below. And as always, I am Demon Cringe, and I'll be seeing you guys again else in the next video.